my Sega Genesis playing unconventional conventionalists, and welcome to yet another Bad Girls movie review. Yeah, I know, I've been doing a lot of these lately, which is weird because the series was dead on my channel for years, and now out of nowhere, it's revived and on rapid fire. But lately, there's been a lot of movies that I feel like should be looked into. And today, we're seeing Sonic the Hedgehog. This one's been a long time coming, and you guys know that. From when it was first announced, a live-action Sonic movie, people were having flashbacks of the Mario Brothers movie, and that is not a good flashback. Many people try to forget that happened, but it did happen, guys. Not sorry. And then, Jim Carrey casted as Dr. Robotnik. At first, people were really skeptical about that. And then the first trailer dropped, and they immediately changed their mind about Carrey as Robotnik. But what the fuck was up with Sonic? Everyone hated the design. Fans and the general public. So the redesign happened to make Sonic look more like the Sonic we all know. And because of that, the movie was postponed about 4 months. And now here we are, Valentine's Day 2020. The movie's out. My ticket is for 11:45 a.m. The theater's very empty, which is kind of unexpected and a little unsettling. But I'm excited. I think this is probably one of the most hyped movies of 2020. Let's get in there. I'm gonna see it, and I'll meet you guys back out here afterwards to give you my full review. Mwah. Gotta go fast.
Hey Joe, this penis for the queen. The queen takes this penis.
So, movie's over. Now I'm chilling at Lost Continent and Islands of Adventure. Sorry about the noise, but the Hulk coaster is like right over there. But anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog movie was pretty much exactly what I expected it to be. It was kind of your, copy and paste formula, nostalgic cartoon made into a live action movie. Main character of the cartoon is now CGI, and he's taken out of his own world and cast into our world, the real world. He makes a human friend, and together they have to save the day. Yeah, that's pretty much what this movie is, and that's exactly what I thought it would be. But I mean, it's good that they changed Sonic's design. I would have a really hard time, seeing and appreciating this movie if Sonic had his old design, so I'm really glad they went through of changing that, so thank goodness. Jim Carrey as Robotnik, gotta give it to the man. Judging by the trailers, I thought he'd be making Robotnik like very slapstick, and he does, but he maintains like this sinister demeanor that, Dr. Robotnik is known for. And the fact that that was intact, even though this character was very comical, it was still very clear, yes, this is the antagonist, this is the guy we have to worry about. So, it's really hard to be funny and intimidating at the same time, and who else but Jim Carrey could, pull that off. I also gotta say, this is probably like one of Jim Carrey's best roles in a very long time. Like, the last time I can think of that Jim Carrey like totally killed it in a movie was The Grinch. And that was 20 years ago. So, Jim Carrey totally kills it as Robotnik, as expected. So, great job on him. I hope his career continues to flourish, because he's good at what he does. He really is. If I had any complaints about the movie, it would be the obvious plot holes. Here's where the spoilers come in. They're really not big ones, but they're not big spoilers. You could listen to these and the whole movie will not be ruined for you. But I think the biggest plot hole that bothered me was the fact that the main guy character, Sonic's human friend, Tom, because it was found out that he was hiding Sonic, he became a wanted criminal. And he was actually, his face was put on TV, on the news, saying that this guy is a wanted criminal, and if you see him, call authorities. And yet he was out in public, and nobody gave a shit. Like, not a single person in the city of San Francisco recognized this guy's face from the news, saying that he was a wanted criminal. And that's a pretty big plot hole. That's pretty big. Just say, have it on the screen that this guy's a wanted criminal, and then do absolutely nothing with it. You know what I mean? And then, once everything's resolved, once Robotnik is defeated, or banished rather, it's like everything's back to normal. Like, it's like the guy doesn't face any consequences for hiding an alien, essentially, because that's what Sonic is in this movie. He's from a different planet, and the rings are like these little dimensional portals. So nobody from like the government or Area 51 or nobody's on Tom's ass because he's now hiding this alien that is Sonic. A big gaping plot hole that really bothers me and kind of, reduces the score for this movie. So, speaking of score, let's go ahead and give that score. So, I like what they did. I liked how they redesigned Sonic. He looks great. Jim Carrey's Robotnik, amazing. But just overall story and execution of that story, just very lacking, very generic, very copy and paste. And for those reasons, I give Sonic the Hedgehog the movie 7 chili dogs out of 10. So, definitely worth checking out. Maybe if you don't want to spend the ticket money for theaters, wait till it's on DVD. That's right, people don't really use DVDs anymore, do they? No, that's just, only I do that. Only I still watch DVDs because I'm old school. You guys just stream it, don't you? Yeah. You little Gen Zs, whippersnappers. Oh, stay after the credits, guys. Definitely stay after the credits. It's worth it. That's all I'm gonna say. So that concludes this movie review. Hope you guys enjoyed. And no idea what the next one's going to be. I can't really think of any movies for the rest of the year that I'm really anticipating. But, maybe maybe something will catch my interest and there'll be another one. We'll see. Only time will tell. But until then, I love you guys. Stay sexy and keep on masturbating. Salute!